returned to the Fontana Dam and the Visitor Center. It's day 172, and I believe it's the 30th of October. And I'm going to slack pack about 16, and then pick up my pack, and from the owner of the Hiker Inn has agreed to meet me about 16 miles south, and then I'll go a couple more miles to a campsite. So, beautiful day. You can tell it's very sunny, and it's great to be back on the trail and dry, clean, well fed. It's a great thing knowing I have about 166 miles to go, which is tough to get my head around as well. All right, well, that's the plans for today, and maybe I can get another quick view of this. I guess this is a spillway or something. From what I understand, the water level has been brought down here for winter, and that's why you see some of the exposed shoreline. Okay, off we are hiking today. Well, just continuing to Stokoa Gap, where I'll pick up my regular pack. Cody Gap. We had a dog named Cody. But just met a couple hikers, Sticks and Potable, both southbounders that started in Maine in June and then July. And they came out of the Smokies as well. They did a 30 miles to come into Fontana Dam yesterday out of the snow. And they're trying to make a November the 4th completion date at Springer. So they're going to try to string together, I guess, at least a couple more 30s in order to make that date. I give them a lot of credit, because I think starting in Maine and going south, you hit the toughest part of the trail right off the bat, and that's a hard way to get into shape. But making good progress today, and you know, some parts of the woods here are sunny and dry, other parts snow covered, dusting, and a little icy and almost raining because things are just dripping off the trees. But it really is a perfect day for hiking. You know, cool yet sunny, and you know, again, just ideal to make good progress. And you know, add my light pack. Boy, it couldn't get much better. So okay, let's see. I forgot to take a picture of the Hiker Inn, and Nancy, who manages that, along with, I think, her daughter, whose trail name is Legs, who walked the trail a couple years ago, I guess. And really a nice place. Simple, you know, comfortable, clean. I was able to watch a little football last night, a little CNN this morning, you know, so it was perfect. And she took us into town, had a great Mexican dinner with a couple other hikers, Coach, and I've forgotten her trail name, who I might bump into when I get to the NOC coming up here tomorrow. So anyway, really good stop, able to get clean and everything, all set. Okay, more to come. Well, day 173, October 31st, just coming up on a hill, and neat view down below with the clouds tucked in the hills. I stayed at the Locust Cove campsite last night. I did about 19, so that was good. Got my pack from Nancy and the Hiker Inn, so that worked out really well. Today, as you can see, the sun is shining. It's cool. Got kind of a late start here. It's after 9 o'clock, I'm sure. But my goal today is 16. A little change in plans to go past the NOC. Steep climb, I think a good 2,000 feet, and then a shelter at about 16 miles. And the thought there, I'm trying to line myself up to take a 0 day in Franklin. And if I can do that, I can really relax. It seems like it's a nice town. So that'll get me closer to Franklin and ideally into Franklin on Thursday noon. So we'll see. Just met another couple hikers, French Canadians, 2 women from the Montreal, Quebec area that are through hiking all the way down from Maine, and they passed me already. So they are faster, and I think we'll likely get to Springer before I do. So, okay, again, great start to the day, and more to come. Well, arriving at the Nadahala Outdoor Center, considering spending the night here. It's a good jumping off point to Franklin. They got a restaurant, so I could have some lunch and get a little bit of resupply for the 2 days to Franklin. So I'm going to check it out and see what might work. Looks like they've got whitewater rafting and kayaking and stuff. Kind of like a competition setup. And they have a general store. And I think there's again kind of a bunkhouse kind of area which I want to check out and see if it's going to work. Okay.